Hello guys, this is Aditya. In this video, I am going to explain the process plan involved in converting this raw material into the final product like this. The raw materials is AL70775 rod with 110mm length and 50mm dia. The final product involves a key section of 5mm width and, and a 5mm depth along the section A, and it also involves some turning operations, some drilling operations, and etc. In this video, I am going to explain the step-by-step operations involved here in converting this raw material into the final product. The step 1 is phasing. I am going to phase the entire raw material from 110mm to 102mm. I am going to perform this operation on lathe machine with a single point cutting tool. The tool holding device is tool post and the work holding device is spindle chuck. The process parameters involved here are a speed of 26 meter per minute and a feed of 0.1 millimeter per revolution. The total machining time involved in this operation is 0.55 minute and a depth of cut of 4 millimeter. The second step is turning. I am going to turn the entire section from 55mm dia to 50mm dia. I am going to perform this turning operation on lathe machine using a single point cutting tool. The tool holding device here is the tool post. The work holding device is spindle chuck. The process parameters are a speed of 43 meter per minute and a feed of 0.2 millimeter per revolution. The machining time involved in this operation is 2 minutes with a depth of cut of 2.5 millimeter. The third process involved here is also turning. Here I am going to turn this section B. Here I am going to turn this section B from 50mm dia to 40mm dia. I am going to perform the turning operation again on lathe machine using a single point cutting tool. The tool holding device is tool post and the work holding device is spindle chuck. The process parameters are a speed of 39 meter per minute and a feed of 0.2 millimeter per revolution. The machining time involved in this operation is 1 minute with a depth of cut of 5 millimeter. The fourth operation here I am going to use is milling. The milling is used to make keyways. I am using the horizontal milling machine here to cut the keyway. The cutting tool here is milling cutter and it is a multi-point cutting tool. The tool holding device is arbor supported spindle rod and the work holding device is V-block with T-clamps. And the purpose of using V-block is to hold the circular workpieces. The process parameters are a speed of 4.7 meter per minute and a feed of 0.2 millimeter per revolution. The machining time involved here is 2.13 minutes with a depth of cut of 5 millimeter. The keyway is here which I have been cut. Then the fifth operation is drilling. I am going to drill a hole of 10 millimeter dia in this section A over the length of 35 mm. I am going to perform this operation on radial drilling machine. The cutting tool is twist drill bit of 10 millimeter dia. The tool holding device is machine spindle. The work holding device is machine vise. The process parameters are a speed of 4.7 meter per minute and a feed of 0.2 millimeter per revolution. The machining time involved in this drilling operation is 1.16 minute with a depth of cut of 5 millimeter. The next operation is reaming. Reaming is nothing but finishing the drill hole. I am going to perform this reaming operation on lathe machine using a reamer. The reamer is a multi-point cutting tool. The tool holding device is tailstock. The work holding device is spindle chuck. The process parameters are a speed of 47.1 meter per minute. The feed is 0.2 millimeter per revolution and the machining time is 0.58 minute with the depth of cut of 5 millimeter. The next operation is internal thread making. I am going to make manual thread making. I am going to use a taping tool and the tool holding device is taping tool holder. The work holding device is machine vise. This is the thread we have cut by means of taping. Taping is a manual thread cutting operation. The last and final operation is grinding. We are going to grind the section B dash from 40 millimeter dia to 30 millimeter dia over the length of 20 millimeter. The machine we use for grinding is the universal grinding machine. The cutting tool is grinding wheel. The tool holding devices, grinding motor spindle. The work holding devices, live spindle chuck. In the case of universal grinding machine, the process parameters involve here a cutting speed of 0.5 meter per minute and a feed of 0.2 millimeter per revolution. The machining time involved in this grinding operation is 1.33 minute with the depth of cut of 0.04 millimeter. And this is the entire the process plan summary in converting this raw material into the final product. The total machining time involved in making from raw material to the final product is approximately 10 minutes.